Hi, I'm Weylie, and I am heading on a road trip from Southern California to Big Sur. The entire trip will be about 600 miles round trip, and I'm taking my 2000 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. I bought this Jeep 3 years ago with 180,000 miles on it, and have added about 20,000 miles exploring the Pacific Northwest. I'm on this road trip with my 11-year-old dog, Navi. We'll be visiting a botanical garden, beaches, camping right in front of the ocean, and for the first time, I felt spooked out at a camp spot and had to leave. I don't know, I'm getting kind of weird vibes. But more on that later. This trip will be split into 2 parts, so this is part 1 of my 600-mile road trip to Big Sur. So now let's get to driving. Our first stop is a botanical garden in Santa Barbara. I told myself this trip, I need to make time to stop at local places and viewpoints instead of rushing to my destination, which is usually what I tend to do. But this time I want to take things slow, like how a road trip should be, you know? I want to document the journey and not just the destination. I have been vlogging for 17 years now, which, hello, sounds crazy. In recent years, I've started to shoot content in the outdoors, as you guys have been seeing, which means I'm always exposed to dust, debris, water, you name it. So in this vlog, I upgraded to the Lexar Armor Gold SD card to keep my footage safe. This SD card is certified to withstand drops from 5 meters. I hope I myself or my SD card never falls 5 meters, but being in the outdoors, sometimes things can be unpredictable. So this gives me a peace of mind that my footage will be safe. So if you're also a content creator, an aspiring or professional photographer, or someone that uses a camera, I'll link this below if you want to check it out. It's so quiet here. All I hear are my pants swishing. The moment I stop, Navi is pumped. She is loving it. Wow, look at these redwoods. It's so beautiful. What a gem. What a nice garden. It was $20 for entry, and dogs are allowed, which is amazing. There are different landscapes all throughout the park, and right now we're walking through the redwoods. How gorgeous! Are you happy? Oh! I just got to camp. This campground is so busy. There are so many RVs here. It's kind of ruined the vibe, to be honest. If you have an RV, sorry. That's my neighbor. Just right across from me, no privacy at all. 3 other RVs, but at least I have the ocean view. That's nice. I'm only staying here for 1 night. I knew this campground was going to be really crowded because I saw that everything was fully booked when I booked it last night. Pretty much just gonna eat dinner, go to sleep, and then wake up tomorrow morning and be on the road. This location was perfect for my route because it's just right off the 101 highway. Let's quickly get this done. This roof box is awesome. I'm debating whether I should set up right there or right there. Cars kind of drive through the front. Maybe I'll be right here. Hello. You love the tent, huh? What do you think? I didn't even pump it up yet. Are you excited? So we have to go over there. Wait. I think I'm gonna have a spaghetti and beef marinara. So I just got the Snow Peak cooker, and it's so cool because it's a pot and a steamer. But what I'm gonna do is actually warm up Navi's food on the steaming tray. I'm gonna put that there. This is Navi's food. So while the water is boiling on the bottom for my food, I can also steam Navi's food. I forgot Navi's slow feeder, so I have to feed her little by little like this. Someone asked me in my last video, why don't you have a list so you don't forget your stuff? Well, the answer is I actually do have a list, but my type B personality, I just don't check the list. The thing is, I've always thought that I was like in between type A and type B personality, because I would say I'm mostly type B. I'm very loose about things, but I have some type A tendencies. Is there a name for that? Is that like type C? I tend to forget things, and it's totally fine. I've lived 32 years of my life this way, forgetting things, not being organized, being a hot mess, and I'm still alive, so it's okay. I usually don't let it bother me too much. I think that's a plus though. Navi, you are obsessed with food. Wow, 10 out of 10 would recommend this steamer. Okay, kiddo, good job. Hello, seagull. There's a seagull coming. That's not bad. I love Mountain House. I think they have probably the best. Mountain House and Peak Refuel would be my favorites. I love these peanuts from Wata. Thank you guys for sending these to us. Lay down. There you go. Get comfy. Horribly. I let Navi sleep in the sleeping bag, and she took up half the space. I was pushed up against this. Hi. Morning.
So cute. Wow.
She absolutely hates wearing clothes. It's just so sad.
That's so terrible. You're gonna wear your little sweater and be over there? It's okay. Why are you shaking? This mochi coffee is so good. I don't think I can get this out here anymore. I think I bought it when I went to Japan, or was it Korea? I don't remember, but if you ever come across the Muji drip coffee, you have to try it. This is the dark roast. I think I only have 2 packs left, so I'm really gonna savor this. Oh, you're so serious right now. Why so serious?
This is such an awesome feeling. When I first got the Jeep, I envisioned exactly this. I don't know if I could really call this a build because there's really not much to it. I do want to redo it now that I have some more experience. When I first built this out, I mainly just wanted this to be a space where I can sit and hang out. Now that I've been taking this on so many more trips, I've really gotten to know how I travel. I want to kind of do like a rebuild of the interior so that I can add a little bit more storage. But overall, I love it. It's so awesome. Like just being able to sit back here, have a tabletop to set my stuff and just enjoy the view. I love it. The feeling of finishing a good book is so bittersweet. This was such a good book. As I was reading it, I would say the beginning and the middle was a little bit slow, but it's a really short book. But when I got towards the end, oh my gosh, I really loved the meaning behind this book, and it was such a twist at the end. It was so heartfelt. So if you guys are looking for something that's easy to read and a really heartfelt and eye-opening story, I think this is a good one. So I brought a few books on this trip. It's called The Psychology of Money. This book was actually what inspired this trip. If you want to go on a road trip through the Pacific Northwest, this is definitely a great place to start, and it's just so cute. It has a lot of great information in here, and the drawings are so cute. I love it. For breakfast, I'm gonna have this. My friend got this for me in Taiwan, and I've been really looking forward to trying this. It's a beef flavor rice with tomato. Ooh. It smells really good. This tailgate table, it's super DIY. I actually saw a video of someone on YouTube share how she did it, so I'll link her video below. It doesn't hold a lot of weight. What is actually holding it up, this hinge has some really strong Gorilla Tape behind it. And for a little bit of reinforcement, I just put a paracord here. I never put anything too heavy on here because it can't withstand the weight. There's a strong magnet here that just sticks onto the Jeep. I usually bring a stick that I put under here so it reinforces it a little bit more, but I forgot the stick. Vegetarian. So I don't actually see beef or tomato, but it says that it's beef and tomato flavor. So there might not actually be beef or tomato in here. Well, let's try it. I don't know how I feel about this. That's a no. The rice texture is good because it's really fluffy, but there's just like no flavor to it. It just tastes exactly how it looks. It's just rice with some peas, carrots, and some green onions. I don't really taste beef or tomato. I just remembered that I have not checked my tire pressure in a long time. So it might be, oh wait, this is not the thing to inflate my tires. This is my jumper. Okay, my handy dandy toolbox. Where's the thingy? You know what? Is it not in here? Oh ho, that's lovely. It's not in here. So I guess I'm just gonna go to a gas station. That's great. That's so weird because I thought I left it in here, but you know, I have not been responsible. Maybe I took it out of here without knowing. It would have been smart to have checked that before leaving on a trip. Okay, well, classic of me. Okay, alright. Just kidding, I found it. I think Wa put it over here instead and I didn't see it earlier. I do have it, okay. Now, do I remember how to use this thing? I sure hope so. Cotton. This side is probably going to go... Oh, this likely goes here. Yes. Plug this baby in. Oh, you know what? We have a problem. This is really flimsy. One time when I pulled this out, it actually broke the whole thing inside. I'm just gonna go to a gas station. Last time I broke it while I was on the road trip, and that was, oh! It's always nice to have a man's that does things for you, because I just remembered. He added one over here for me so that I had extra power. Bless my man's. It's not the best, but it's honest work, okay? He wired this and added this on for me, so I hope it works. Let's see. Hello? Oh, it's because you have to start the car in order for it to work. Okay. 36 PSI is what I think it's supposed to be at, according to ChatGPT. It's low. I'm glad I checked because it was at 26. Something really annoying about how my brain works. I constantly think that I'm misplacing something. For example, just now I went to get gas. I touched my pockets like 5 times just to confirm that my keys are in fact in my pocket. Why do I do that? I think I'm just afraid of things going wrong. And so things that I know the consequence tends to be high, I am overly alert about them. Keys, wallet, these are 2 things that I'm always checking for. In other aspects of my life, with non-important things or things that I deem as non-important, I am so whatevs. But when it comes to things that have high consequences, I am just overly paranoid. I'm just like, girl, you have checked your pockets how many times? The keys are there. And I did this yesterday too when I went to the beach, where I knew I put my keys into my backpack and I zipped it, but I still went and checked it twice to make sure if it's there. Like, girl, it is there. Even when I give Navi her medication, again, something that has high consequences if I mess up. Wall laughs at this, but I will actually hold up her pill and be like, Pimobendin, Navi, and then I'll give it to her. And I just need to have that visual and audible check. Otherwise, 5 minutes later, I could be like, wait, did I give it to her? I have about, okay, my brain, oh my God. I was like, where's my phone? I put my phone in the glove compartment. Girl, okay. What should I do today? I'm not doing anything funsies. Today is just like a driving day because I do not have a campsite booked and I'm just gonna like drive up to a first come first serve type of place. I'm debating if I should like pick up some fresh groceries. Like that would be nice, right? Yeah, I have no plans. I have no plans. Today is just a driving day to get to camp and I'm only about an hour away now. So I should probably eat lunch. They have a Chick-fil-A? Oh, girl, say less. Okay, there's a Chick-fil-A here. And there's a Petco. I do need... Or no, I don't need. Don't waste money, girl. I was gonna get Navi a slow feeder bowl because I forgot to bring hers. But then it's like, then once I get home, I'm gonna have 2 slow feeder bowls. So let's not do that. Oh, they also have Chipotle. I do love Chipotle. And they have Raising Cane's. But I already had Popeyes over the weekend, so we need to calm down. Okay, should we have Chick-fil-A?
No. You know what? I think I saw a Trader Joe's. Let's go pick up groceries and eat like a normal adult. Okay? Okay. I will go to Trader Joe's and pick up something better. Something a little healthier. Wow, this is nice. We'll grab an envelope first. Gosh, they're all stuck together.
I came to a first come, first serve site, so I didn't have a reservation. I just decided to drive up and see how this campground looks, and if I like it, I would stay. If not, I had to back up. So after the entrance, I drove a few more miles up the road to a very secluded campground. It was really beautiful, and when I got to the end, I encountered a few people, but there were two people in particular that gave me slightly off vibes. And rewatching this now, I think I really downplayed how I was feeling because I didn't want to be dramatic, but I'm ultimately glad that I trusted my gut and left.
Wow, it's so quiet.
I might be overreacting. Okay, so this is what's going on. There's like 3 people here. I saw one guy go to the trailhead with his dog. One campsite that's taken, and then the one next to it is taken as well. There's a couple that's camping next to me, and the guy, he comes up to me and he was like, "My wife and I think you're so badass for camping alone." Immediately my thoughts went to, what makes you think that I'm alone? I mean, granted, I am driving alone, but you know, I could have a friend that's joining me later. You know, I don't know. I feel like the paranoid side of me is thinking, is that his way of kind of testing to see if I'm alone? And usually I have responses ready, but I was caught so off guard and I just smiled and said thanks. I don't know why I'm getting slightly weird vibes, but I always say, like, if I get to a spot and it's daytime and I feel scared, I'm going to feel 10 times more scared in the night. I feel like I'm psyching myself out, which I usually don't. Like, I usually feel quite safe, but this time, I don't know, I'm getting kind of weird vibes. I might just be freaking myself out for no reason, but I'm just gonna go with my gut because there's also really limited spotty reception up here. Better be safe than sorry, but I'm gonna go to the other spot. I made it. I don't know if it's gonna get really windy tonight, but I better hurry up because I can kind of feel the wind picking up right now. Okay, so we're gonna set up real quick. Well, after spooking myself out and having that whole fiasco, I am now marinating my steak for dinner. I'm going to save the other side for tomorrow. Oh, it's a little overdone, but that's okay. So I'm having steak, salad, and bread. So while I was driving here, I kept asking myself why I was just like too afraid to stay. I don't think in all my years of camping that's ever happened. Even though I've been camping deep in the woods many times, I've always been with someone else and I've never been deep in the woods alone. I've done a lot of solo trips, but usually they're not too deep into the woods, and I think that's why I feel safe. But where I went today, it was like a few miles up the road deep into the woods. I realized that that's where my limits are. What I normally do that's in my comfort zone, that's good. I was telling myself that why not challenge yourself and just stay, but it just wouldn't be worth it. And I didn't want to feel paranoid all night. Anyway, it could have been fine. I could have made the best decision in my life. I don't know. I'm happy to be here right now. The view is great. I feel really safe. I feel very comfortable here. This bread is so good.